Okay, so you got this kit and you want to figure out how to replace everything. Here we go, short and dirty. So I took this all apart already to show you how fast it would be, or just easier. So this is the air filter part right here. You unscrew this, put this aside. That's your air filter part. That's in the kit. Ignore, I took the throttle off because I was looking at see how it worked. Ignore that. You don't have to take this off. You don't have to take this side off. Basically, from here, loosen these two bolts, and this just comes off. No, just don't take it off all the way. Just loosen a little bit to move it aside. Once you move that aside, you can get these bolts on top because this one bolt is hiding. So that comes off, and then you can replace the little, I forget what this is called off the top of my head. You replace that. You can even take this off and put it to the side for now. You want to take out all your fuel tubes. You can take that out. And you'll see that's what you have. So your new ones come like this. And to replace them, you might notice in the bag you have a fuel filter here. Maybe you don't know what this is, but it's a fuel filter. That gets connected to your yellow tube. The one side of the yellow tube goes to the throttle, and the other side goes in there to get filtered. But the way to fill this varies from different weed whackers, so I'll just tell you the one I have here is an Echo. To set this up, basically we want to look at this, okay? So you see this part, you see this black tube here has two ends. One has the filtered side, this one has the cap. This cap goes on the outside. So this cap will sit out here, right? This side goes inside the fuel tank, like so. Now the fuel filter part doesn't fit through there. So you have to push this through to go through the fuel tank so you can fit it in there. Now there's obviously various tools, but you might be able to bend this up. Okay, I'll be back once I get a tool. Okay, so quite frankly, all I did was grab a screwdriver, stick it in there, then pull it out. Yours might vary, but now that that's out, we just need to stick the fuel filter in this side. It's a tight squeeze. Okay, now that that's on there, let's push it in the tank. You know, funny enough, the one I have here didn't have one with it, so I'm actually making it even better. So on mine, it came with another black piece, and I should have looked at that already because this one, the one that comes in here, doesn't fit. Excuse me as I break something. But so now we got to replace the two black grommets. And that's kind of annoying because you got to take this off. Okay, so that was a pain in the butt. And let me tell you something that I found out when you have to replace this grommet here with the smaller one. To put these tubes through here, the best method is to pinch and twist. So pinch the end, and then twist and push forward as you keep going. Otherwise, it's going to be a struggle to get through. The concept is like, so you pinch the end and twist. You make it smaller so it can fit through that hole. So anyway, that's basically it. You stick this through here. Then you're going to push that through there so it gets connected to the tank. And then you just put everything back together. And make sure along the way, you replace the little This, oh my gosh, I can't remember what the name of this is. The primer button, yeah. So put the primer button back on there, nice and new. Hopefully it'll be running for you great. Also replace a spark plug if you want to in this kit as well. But that's how to replace it. I'll put it back together and show you how it looks when it's done. But like, that's it. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So if you appreciated the video, like at this point, I like to then talk about maybe why you would replace this. Like, so on mine, if you look at this old one, you can see it was brittle. Let me show you a little closer. So it was brittle and it was causing a leak. So like this wasn't, look how like dry rotted that is. And then like my weed whacker was turning over, but it wasn't staying on. And I could see here that obviously this part broke off, so the fuel line wasn't even getting anything. So that was part of the problem. And it didn't have a fuel filter in it at all. So I don't know, I garbage picked this. So this is something free on the side of the road. And now 10 bucks later, it's gonna work brand new. So I think that's cool to get this kit and put it together. Let me know your thoughts. If I messed something up or you like the idea, but there we go. Okay, one final thought here. This grommet right here was a pain to get in, but it's gonna be really secure once you get in there. Use a flathead screwdriver, kind of push it in there. It's really thick rubber, so it shouldn't take a beating. It shouldn't be punctured, but obviously be careful while puncturing it. You just want to push the side over here first so you can kind of get a better grip on these sides to push through. So once that's done, just so you get a reference here to remember, the gas side is on the right side, black side on left side. That bad boy should be sticking out. So that's how it should be looking once you're done. Obviously there's my primer there. There you go.